Business Insider got a look at an email Meta, the parent company of Facebook, sent to all employees letting them know they would start tracking their interactions with their computer in order to train their AI. Now, a memo to all Meta employees from their chief technology officer said in part, we're rolling out a tool that captures computer inputs like mouse movements, click locations, and keystrokes, as well as screen content for context. So joining us now is Charles Roulet, the tech correspondent for Business Insider, who broke this story. Charles, great to be with you. This goes beyond a company wanting to make sure you're actually working. Explain what Meta is really trying to do here.
Yeah, so what they're really trying to do is improve their AI models. Meta is in a really hot race with other companies like OpenAI to create the biggest and best AI model. And so with this kind of data, they want to be able to let AI agents basically control your computer. And if you tell the AI to do something, it can just take over basically your mouse and do something on your behalf. So that's the main goal of this new program.
So what's been the reaction from employees about this? I mean, can workers opt out? I mean, there's got to be some privacy concerns here.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of privacy concerns. A lot of Meta staff are basically outraged. The internal announcement that we obtained had a lot of angry face emojis reacting to it. And so one staff said, this makes me super uncomfortable. How do we opt out? Meta CTO clarified that actually you cannot really opt out. This is mandatory. So it's definitely creating a bit of a, I wouldn't call it a mess, but there's a significant backlash within Meta to this program.
Let me just make sure I'm totally clear on this. If you work at Meta and you're using any kind of company device, be it a laptop, a desktop computer, even a company phone, you are essentially training AI, whether you like it or not.
That's essentially true. Just to be clear, it only applies to US employees and their laptops, not their phones. But that's still a lot of people, obviously. And
okay.
Most Meta employees have a company laptop.
Laptops, desktops, whatever computing device that you're using. So what's the end game here for Meta? I mean, what do they want to learn? What do they want their AI to learn from all of this?
I mean, they want their AI to get really good at basically doing basic tasks. Like, you and I don't think about it, but when we want to like click on a pop-up, or we want to click on a drop-down menu, or book a flight, these are the kind of behaviors that AI has a really hard time doing right now because there just isn't that much data out there. So by capturing this data from their own employees, Meta is trying to basically create super powerful AI that can do things on their own without needing to constantly prompt a chatbot, basically.
I know it's very difficult right now to read the tea leaves when it comes to artificial intelligence, but is this eventually going to replace jobs?
That's a big fear, and I think there are people within Meta and in other tech companies that are really worried about this, that this is basically tech workers training themselves out of a job, teaching an AI how to do exactly what they do every day. So we have yet to see. However, there are rumored layoffs at Meta happening next month, so we'll have to see how that impacts that, but it's definitely a big concern in tech.
You think your other companies are going to follow suit with this?
I think it's a huge trend we're seeing in AI training right now, which is basically to train AI to do the jobs that humans do. And of course, that leads to the question is like, why do these tech companies need to employ tens of thousands of people if an AI can do it?
Right. Scary times. Charles Roulet, thank you so much.